Good morning, wind chasers, and welcome to another episode of Chasing the Wind. Hey, it's the day after. I'm looking at the background on the thing here that you're looking at. That is not a nuclear winter, by the way. That's just supposed to be snow. Okay, so you might think it's a nuclear winter. It's not. You might be feeling that way this morning. It's the day after the chaos in Washington D.C. And you know what? I don't know where you're at today because you're going to be all these different people watching this day. And I've been all over the place too. My heart breaks. My heart is breaking today for America. The Americans are the ones that are hurting in this crazy thing. Honestly, I don't care about the politicians. I have my own opinion right there for them, and I'm praying for them. I'm concerned more about the American people. The image that came to my mind is it's a board game, and where the pieces. Maybe it's Stratego, maybe it's a Risk, something like that. We're the ones getting slaughtered. They're just having a good old time. And so honestly, I'll pray for them, and that's the best thing I can do for them. Pray for America. I'm praying for you, praying for myself, because this is just a sad day about what's going on in our country. And I've saw it, and I've been up through the night praying, and there's couple things come to my mind. Is this is a spiritual battle? The Lord's made that clear to me. It's a spiritual battle. He's also made it clear to me that this is halftime, which gives me some hope. I don't know that He's letting the enemy have his time, and He's coming back and gonna make things right. It is preached on the Lord, our righteousness last week, and we want someone to come in and make it right. I'm going to tell you, it isn't going to be any person. If your hope is in any one of these candidates, you are going to be sorely disappointed. It's Jesus, and that's it. I say that unapologetically, unequivocally. It is Jesus. It is Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And here, there's so many things going through my mind, but here was the one thing that came to my mind last night. I'm a Wesleyan. Okay, some of you may not like that. Too bad. I'm a Wesleyan, and I like being a Wesleyan. I like being a Christian better. I like being a Jesus follower. A wind chaser. Ooh. But here, there was something I remember hearing about the Wesley brothers, John and Charles. The French had, I believe, already had their revolution. Heads were being lobbed off on the guillotine. And England was on the brink of its own revolution. It was said of the Wesley brothers that they are responsible for preventing that. They were responsible. They preached the word. They preached holiness. They preached love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Not a bad thing. The ancient Rabbi Hillel said that's the most important commandment. Everything else is commentary. The rest of the scriptures tell us how to do that. Sometimes we do it well, sometimes we don't. Let's endeavor to do it well. Love, by the way, doesn't mean I got to accept everything that you think is right. It means I accept you. Doesn't mean I have to accept how you think and what you do. Doesn't mean I hate you for it. Just means I disagree with you. Doesn't mean I don't love you. There's something we could really benefit from, isn't it? But I think about even where I live, the Finney revival swept through this area in western New York, and lives were changed just from Finney. The presence of God was on Finney in such a way that he just, when his train went through towns, I think it was Houghton even, people were just moved just by how God was on that man. May that be the way it is with us, is that God is on us. The Spirit of God is in us in such a way that people, they're gonna hate us. Jesus told us that, or they're gonna say, "Wow, there's something about this." And we don't have to like what's going on, but may our love for God and for others increase and deepen and grow, that it may spill over to other people, and that they may experience Jesus because they see him in us, even if we don't agree. And some of us, some of you watch right now won't agree with me, and that's okay. But I think we can agree on the one thing, is that we need Jesus. The Lord our righteousness. The Lord, our righteousness. Not Donald Trump, our righteousness. Not Joe Biden, our righteousness. Not any other person. Not even, my own denomination. We call them general superintendents. Trust me, they're not my righteousness. My trust is in the Lord today. And I hope yours is too. And may we love and love well today, even when we don't agree with each other. And may we at least have love for each other and for our country. I know it's not been perfect, and I'm not advocating for any of these riots. And none of them should have happened, even through the summer. There's better ways to do that. I used to get in trouble for fighting with my brother and my siblings when I was a kid for doing that. Maybe Mom needs to bring out the wooden spoon again. That's all she had to do was show it to us, by the way, after it got used on us a couple times. More my siblings than me, but that's another story. May you love well today, people, because that's going to be the only thing that overcomes this in prayer. And this is a spiritual battle. We're not each other's enemy. The enemy is the enemy. We're not each other's enemy. The enemy is the enemy. We need to pray that God, He's victorious. He's already won the battle. We just have to remember that. And I'm preaching to the choir. I'm going to go home when this comes out. I'm going to watch it myself. It'll probably be something I need to hear. I hate it when my own sermons come back to me. Anyway, wind chasers, keep chasing the wind. Keep going after God. Keep going after God, because the wind is indeed chasing you. Until next time, keep the faith, grace and peace. Pastor Mark signing out.